Let's take on Fresno State. It's a home game. They're 3-4. We've got recruits coming to visit. I feel good about this one. Might be able to execute our game plan. Stupid mistakes cost us the last game, so we just got to play like we're not stupid. Which is not an easy ask. They have mediocre defense all around. Mediocre to bad. I would just say bad offense and defense, actually. Highest rank on any of those is 90. We need to rush for 100 yards and pass for 250. I think we can do that. 2 2-stars and a 3-star visiting. It's a rainy day here in Hood River. I'll be curious to see how this game starts. We win the toss. We're gonna kick the ball. We normally try to receive it, but we're gonna change some stuff up a little bit. Allow the game to get a little bit of rhythm before we do anything. And Fresno, their shitty offense, is able to score on our defense. Going with the read option, our first play of the game. Cleveland's keeping it. Picks up some decent blocks. And has a solid 14-yard rush right out the gate. And we're going to go with the hurry up for him. Let's see what we can do against these guys. We're just going to keep it on the ground a few times. See if we can just force them to allow us to run on them. As Red picks up another 7 there. We're going to change this up a little bit. We're just going to go with the straight counter. So we're lined up well for. Red picking up another big gain. 9 yards there on that first down. Got to keep the hurry up moving. Go with the read option again. They look like they're going to try to bring some pressure while audible out, but it doesn't. Red's keeping it again. Straight up the middle, picks up another 9 yards. Oh man, the running game is off to a great start. And we're gonna reverse field, go run the counter again, but to a side that they haven't seen yet. And Red again with an 8-yard carry. He's already got 33 yards on the ground. And now just to try to get him off guard, run a pass play. B's going to be open on that out route. It's Lacey, and on our first pass of the game, we're down to the 1-yard line. 25 yards there for David Lacey. And you already know that the read option's going to come out. See if we can punch this one in. And a quick drive to tie the game up. Red's keeping it untouched. 1-yard touchdown run for him. And that's the kind of drive that we're going to love to see. 7 plays, 69 yards in less than a minute. Whew. I like that. 6 runs and a pass to just move the ball downfield. Going with the triple option here. Got to pitch that quick to Caleb Martin, who jukes a man out. He's got some speed. And he picks up 22 yards on the triple option, and we're going to keep it in the hurry up again. Let Red sit this one out. Going to go with the halfback stretch. And we'll be going to Caleb Martin again. If the blocking is there, which it's not really, we still pick up 3 yards. I like his speed. We haven't really utilized Caleb much, but he's our number 2 back now. We're going to go with the triple option again. We're going to move the Beanster over for an extra blocker on that option side. And that ball should have gone to Bo, but he didn't come and get it. And instead we basically lose yardage. We're going to get out of that pistol formation. run a little pass play here on 3rd and 8. And Ramsey's not able to get that. That's going to bring up a 4th and 8. And we're going to go for it. We do have to get it on this play. I'm just tossing that one up. Can Wally bring it in? He does, Mr. Roboto. Oh, apparently it really is Aloha Stadium that it curses us. It's Wally Fuller. I think it's a big play there on 4th and 8. Sets us up for another triple option. I'm going to pitch this one at the last second to Martin, and he's just going to waltz in for the touchdown. That was a great option play. And it gives us the 7-point lead. Fresno won't be denied. They come back and score. Clark, what are you doing? What are you doing? I got cats attacking me. Go on. Go on. Both of you girls. Goodness. And, going with this read. Cleveland's keeping it, but they were ready for that one, and we have our first real loss of the game. 2nd and 13 now. Red is in. I don't like that formation that we were in, to be honest. We're going to run a counter here. They're kind of stacked for the run, but Red makes a man miss and picks up 5 yards. Hey! Don't eat frickin' paper right now. What's wrong with you, Pip? You're being weird. I got Catch trying to sabotage the gameplay. We got a pass here on 3rd down. Doesn't matter though, because David Lacey is wide open. Ran through the zone, no problems. That's going to bring up the end of the first quarter. Tied 14-14 against the Bulldogs of Fresno State. But I'm liking our odds. They did get the ball first. They scored on their first drive. And we've had a lot of success. Going with the counter read option here. And we are going to give the ball off. And Red's going to pick up 6 yards. Another good run from him. Gonna go with the standard counter this time around. Go to the opposite direction. Ooh, actually, I don't like that. We're gonna audible to a more of a dive up the middle. He's got the ball. He's got some good blocking. He picks up another 9 there. Gonna keep it on the hurry up standard read option here on this 1st and 10 inside their territory. Cleveland's gonna keep it. Slide down for 5 yards there on 1st down. Probably could have got more if I cut it out a little bit, but trying to keep it safe. With the slant route here, see if they're expecting it. They bring a little bit of pressure. And over the middle is David Lacey, who holds on to another big grab. 14 yards there. That was a tough window to fit it into, and he did a good job of holding on through the contact. Should open up the running game a little bit more. Let them know that, hey, we can pass, and we successfully will continue to do so, as Cleveland's going to keep that and get hit in the backfield to lose 4 yards. Trying to put them into some weird positions where they're not able to deal with it. Deal with it being the hurry up, of course. As I'm looking at why it's Lee Blankenship, and I underthrow the route, and that gets picked off. And then Cleveland, I whiffed on the tackle with that. But it's the Billy Whip school of offense, where we just throw interception after interception. Fresno is going to not score off of that. I think they went for it on 4th down or missed a field goal. And we've got a shot to drive down the entire length of the field again. Cleveland's keeping that one. And picking up 16 on the ground there. We're going to move out of the hurry up for this drive. Try to keep them guessing what's happening. Go with the triple option again here. And we're not able to pitch that one, but we're lucky to fall back to the line of scrimmage. So it's not the end of the world. And we're going to run another counter here. These counters have been working. Our guards have been pulling well enough. I don't like that, actually. We're going to audible out to a pass here. And the Beanster, oh! The ball gets battered around by himself. And almost gets picked off in a terrible spot. 3rd and 10 here. We're going to run a little slip screen. I don't think it'll work, but you never know. This play's liable to pick up 10 every once in a while. He's got some blockers. Doesn't pick up the full. We're in a shitty spot. Fuck it. Let's go for it. 4th and 3 from our own like 30 something. That's what we're about. We're going to go with the triple option here. This could come down to a good, well-timed pitch. Or Cleveland just running up the middle. He still has the pitch man. I'm giving it to Blankenship late for the extra yard. And that really risky 4th down pays off. Almost got to midfield on that one. Oof. Oof. As Caleb Martin comes in. Continue to run this read option, and I'm just going to slide down early there. That linebacker was looking for blood, and we cannot have Cleveland getting injured. Still pick up 2 yards. Out of the air here. 2nd and 8. Want this roll out. X is open. It's Derek Battle, but I overthrew him. That one is on the quarterback there. And 3rd and 8, we're still in 4-down territory. We're going to try a little jet sweep. Who knows? Seems a little risky. If Cleveland can hold this block. Oh, that is, we're in the Wildcat, I'm realizing. Cleveland's the one out there holding the block. And Wally Fuller is, I don't know why they chose Wally Fuller to be the guy getting the sweep. He's a tight end. That's going to bring up 4th and 11. We're going to have to get rid of this ball. I'm not going for that one. Our defense is able to hold them back, and we get the ball at the 43, so it's not terrible, but not the right personnel on the field for that 3rd and long. That route got jumped. I had a man wide open over the middle, but wanted to wait for my other route to develop, and should have just taken the other option. We are getting near the end of the half here. 1:46 left. See if we can score and take the lead. We get the ball first in the half. But if we can put up a score here, as Lee Blankenship is open, if we can put up a score, even if it's a field goal, take the lead into halftime. That would be big. And helping put this game away. Gonna go with the read option. Cleveland's keeping it. Got good blocking up the middle. Picks up 9. And clock's going to keep moving. We do have 2 timeouts. Don't want to spend them yet. We want to have a lot of options once we get down inside the red zone. I think B's going to be open. He cuts out David Lacy. Making moves. And his man's nowhere near him. That was the easiest route he's ever run. Let's see if we can put this one into the corner of the end zone. I'm tossing up for Lacy. He's wide open. He comes down. Oh, this man just completely ignored the fact that he was there. He's got back-to-back grabs. That one's a nice one in the end zone. He jumped for some reason. It doesn't matter. We got a touchdown lead. We stopped Fresno. Actually, we got 44 seconds left. Ball at the 40. Ooh. Our starting running back, Jared Red, is out with a concussion, but 44 seconds in timeout. This is doable. As Lee Blankenship on the first play of the drive undercuts his man there. Picks up a huge gain. And gets us deep in their territory now. Still got a timeout, so not everything's it has to be immediately, but oh gosh, everything's happening so quick. Bean runs a great route, gets us inside the 10 in 2 plays. Got 30 seconds left. They bring some pressure. I'm just dumping it off to Lee Blankenship, who stiff arms his man and gets inside the end zone. And that's 2 touchdowns within 2 minutes. We move the ball with efficiency there. And after halftime, we've got the ball back immediately with a chance to make this a 3-touchdown or at least a 3-score game. Gonna keep it in the air. We've been finding success. Lacey's not able to get that one. That was a bad pass from me. 2nd and 10 here. We've got to start running the ball. We do have our starting running back out for the rest of the game with that concussion. But Caleb Martin, our new second stringer, as of this game, still is a speedy guy, so I think we should be able to run our offense relatively the same. He picks up 4 there. He's going to bring up a 3rd and 6, but running the slants, I'm not too worried about it. Open over the middle if I can get it there in time. It's David Lacey. Picks up 9 there. And he holds on to it through the contact. And we pick up a big 1st down. Gonna put it on the ground here. Gonna give it to Caleb. And, I'm just gonna try it. I'm gonna motion the Beanster over. And that probably wasn't a good idea. It seems like the CPU wasn't able to figure out what to do there, and he misses a block completely, and we lose 4 yards on the rush there. Going to the air here. A could be wide open. Oh, it was Davis. He wasn't able to get the separation, and I didn't place the ball well enough. Brings up 3rd and 14. Gonna run the shakes. Normally I like to run these plays from the hash. Looks like they want to bring pressure though. If X can get separation, they'll be open. It's David Lacey, of course. He does get the separation. He gets 20 yards. He might be having the game of his life. 7 receptions for 115 yards. We're just gonna run a quick pass play right out of the gate here. Dump it off to Bo Ramsey. Just step out of bounds. No need to take a hit right there, even if he is a fullback. Let us take a breather. Get some subs in. We're gonna go with the dive play up the middle here. See what our offensive line can do. I see a hole. Made the cut, and then cut north for 7 yards there. We're continuing to have a lot of success running. We're gonna see if we can just keep pounding it in on them. It's a read option here. Cleveland's gonna keep it. He's got a little bit of separation, but that block's not held long enough on the corner. Still pick up 2 yards. Not upset with that.
Makes it 2nd and 8.
Gonna go to the air here. On 2nd and 8. And right over the middle, I threw that at a bad time while guys were crossing. I think that might have been Lacey wide open again. Just a bad pass from me. We're in 4-down territory, so I am gonna go for the triple option here. See what we can do. Gonna pitch it. Martins couldn't make the juke, but it's 4th and 3. And assuming nobody hurt yet, we can go for it. Tempted to go for another triple option. Yeah, we'll go for another triple option. come out of the pistol. See what we can do. Oh, okay. Well, that was a broken play. Fucking Cleveland seems to have not gotten the memo on what the play was, and he tried to run a draw while everybody else was doing something else, and broken play. Yeah, just that was shit. And Fresno ends up going down and scoring a field goal off of it. That's not how we want that drive to end. It looks like they're going to try to bring a lot of pressure here. We're going to just see if we can find someone deep. I'm giving it up, or sending it up to Derek Battle, and he didn't have any separation. And basically it looked like I was throwing it to the defensive back. Terrible pass. Yeah, just awful. Derek couldn't even get up to try to stop it, and I just gave him a free 7 points. Is this turning into the last game? How are we going to just throw the game away? 4-point lead now. And we lose the yard on that run. Is Fresno State making the adjustments?
That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
Let's find out. Gonna run the slip screen here. Not feeling the most confident. Their guys are looking for it, so I check down to Beanster, and he's not able to hold on through that contact. They're in 11 now. Lee Blankenship, he's wide open, but just missed the pass.
That brings up 4th and 11.
Our defense comes up with a stop, but he was open. Gotta hit that. Cleveland continues to overthrow guys. Even with all his experience. And the dive, we only pick up a yard. Feels like we're trying to hold on to this game right now. We were having a ton of success in the first half. With 0 success, we didn't score in the third, and we've been getting stomped so far this short drive. I got the pitch. That was a risky pitch to Blankenship. He gets us across midfield. Woo! That was a dangerous spot to do that. Could have just actually thrown the ball away, but gotta risk it for the biscuit sometimes. And we keep the drive alive, get on their side of the field. And the clock's moving. Going with the option here, up the middle. Should have pitched that one off. And we should have handed it off, and we lose 2 yards there on the veer. We're going to go to the air here on 2nd and 12. We're in 4-down territory, depending on what happens outside of these plays. And 2 guys crossing. I was throwing it to the one to Lacey, who was wide open. And Battle gets in his way and runs into the ball and then can't catch it. Ugh. Just bad timing in upsetting spots right now. We're in a 3rd and 12 now. And it's fine because Sean Davis is wide open. And the shoestring tackle saves the touchdown pass. Still a 29-yard grab. Wow. That was just, he was like miles away. That was a really lucky grab. Gonna put this one on the ground. Cleveland's keeping it. Should have a blocker downfield. Ooh, jolt from the side though. That lineman whiffed on the block anyways. Pick up 3 yards there.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Touchdown's gonna go real far here if we can score. A field goal at least gives us a 7-point lead. So no mistakes right now is the mantra that we're going to be running off of. 3rd and 9. We're just going to run it here. Can't afford a turnover through the air. And I'm fine with getting stuffed there. Should be able to hit this field goal and take a 7-point lead. Fingers crossed. Our kicker's been pretty solid. That one's up and looks good. Yeah, he drilled that one. 31-24. Midway through the fourth quarter. Fresno had no problems going down there to score. And we're basically going to have one shot at this. Seems like next score is going to win. Going with the quick slant here. Open over the middle is Battle, and he drops the ball. He doesn't even get touched by a defender. Hits him right in the hands, and he's going to drop that? Oh, that's a disastrous outcome on first down. Instead, we're stuck with a 2nd and 10. At least we pick up almost the full thing on 2nd down there with the counter play. Gives us 3rd and inches. And with this much time left, this could be 4-down territory. We're going to go with the dive out the middle. We have the first down and then some. As Martin gets across the 50. That is a great rush up the middle. 18 yards. 2 minutes, 11 seconds, and all of our timeouts. Field goal wins this. So if we just have to drive down in field goal range and kick it, that's not the worst scenario. Of course, that does mean that we have to get there. The only thing is I don't want them to have a chance to move the ball, so even if we have to go into overtime, I'm okay with that. Sean Davis is open over the middle. He drops the ball, though. 3rd and 9. And that's going to stop the clock. This is 4-down territory, but we have to pass the ball here. Oof. Got Derek Battle out there. Peen over the middle. See if somebody can get open. Ramsey, Bo Ramsey, the fullback, sneaks out unseen. And we're able to pick up the first down. 1.5 minutes left. We're getting closer and closer to that field goal range. Be a little bit too long right now. Lock gets picked up. Caleb Martin. Oh, what a great 15-yard rush up the middle. This might do it. That might seal it. We're at the 19. I'm just going to run it now. If they're not going to be calling timeouts, so long as we don't fumble. As Wally Fuller, the tight end, is in. Pick up another yard there. And, yeah, we're going to keep running it. 2nd and 9, another first down basically seals, or should seal it for us. Cleveland's keeping it. Makes a cut. Is this going to be a touchdown? Oh! Now, we might have left enough time for them to score, so this could be bad. 54 seconds. They have all their timeouts. But Cleveland keeps it on the read option and goes in 18 yards for the score. We're going to sim through this play-by-play for Fresno. They've got 42 seconds starting at the 25. Thrown away. 4th and 5. They pick up. No, they missed the first down. We got the ball back with 25 seconds. They have both their 2 timeouts still. So we're going to kneel here. It's going to give us some XP, but this should be the victory. 2nd and 12. We're going to run a play because we want positive yardage. Those kneels take 2 yards off of our totals. I don't like that. Cleveland on the keeper. Slide down, 3rd and 1. That's their last timeout. And we're just going to run it up the gut here. 20 seconds left in the game. As long as we don't fumble it. I should take the knee, but why take the knee when I can get positive yards on a first down? And that's game. We'll kneel it again here. Just to rub it in their dirt, or rub it in their face. Rub it in their dirt. No, we make a great one. Whew. We held on against a not good Fresno State team. We advanced. I think that makes us 7-2 on the season. Another win for Gorge University. That's big. Alright, let's get out of this one. It was a classic game. We got a little bit of extra XP for that. We dominated in the first half. And then just kind of weren't able to continue production after that. And ran into some issues and were able to pull it out in the end. But whew, it was not an easy one. Not really an upset. It's 254 rushing yards. That's pretty incredible, and we only give up 89 on the ground. So yeah, we moved to 7-2 on the season. Not sure if we'll get our BCS bowl game, as we're still not even ranked. But we still got a good shot. We got a bye week coming up. UNM, San Jose, New Mexico. Yeah, we got all three of those games. Should be pretty winnable. I think we still get a good. I mean, we only have one loss in conference, so as long as we win out in our division, I think we should be going into the conference championship game. Not sure who we're playing yet. We'll check that once this loads in. I gotta apparently get myself out of jury duty. I've been summoned in a county that I don't live in, which means I can pop off of that. Still in recruiting battles with a lot of guys, but we had some decent recruits. We got that offensive guy. He was only like a 2-star, but I tried to send this. Solid amount of XP. Let's see if we can, I don't know, win another game? Let's look at our coach stuff, though. How do we feel? Still 100%? Scoring decently. You could tell our kids were prepared for the game with Fresno State. Good job, coach. Thank you. Appreciate that. Don't think we're in the top 25, as it doesn't say anywhere, but we are going to look at our conference. We're still in the lead in our division. If Nevada takes another loss, that's good for us. And right now it looks like New Mexico is in the lead, but we're most likely going to win this game and New Mexico State. So if Air Force wins out, we'll play them in the conference championship game. Which I like that matchup. See what we actually are ranked. Our real ranking outside the top 25 is 56 right now. And we don't seem to have much upward trajectory according to them. But good recruiting will take care of that. Speaking of which, we're going to go and check out what we're doing right now before we get into the game against UNM. And see how we're holding on. Cal just had their visit, so both of us both us and Oregon State fell behind them in recruiting. This guy's got good offers from all these schools and has no idea where he wants to go. But he's got visits with Washington State and Oregon still. So that's going to be difficult for us. We're in the lead with Marcus Johnson. We just had that visit with him. No. Washington State's got a visit this week, and we've got to hope to hold on to week 14 to get our visit and hopefully lock him up. He's just 72 overall outside linebacker. That's really solid. And from a Pipeline State. Maurice Harris, no idea if we're going to be able to get him. We've still got our visit. That's like the last one that he has, so might be able to do that. These guys it's all sketchy. Really, it just comes down to who are we going to get lucky recruiting. If we can hold on to people into the off season and are able to just dump points into them